I am the rape kit, just a box.
I hold no answers.
Only instructions.
There are 15 steps over the course of 7 hours.
And none can proceed without your permission.
Do you consent?
Don't shower or urinate until the examination is complete, as it may corrupt any evidence left behind in your crime scene.
Come in the same clothes you were raped in.
This will be demeaning.
But just as necessary.
When I circle the inside of your cheeks, the word yes will never left your mouth.
When I clean his stains from the back of your throat, I will find no submerged in semen.
I will find it soaked in his saliva.
I will find the number of times you told yourself it was your fault. I know the shame on the tip of your tongue.
What were you drinking?
What were you wearing?
Did you deserve this?
Clean those words from your mouth before you end up swallowing them now. Exam paper will be laid on the floor to collect any trace evidence.
Do you consent?
At this point, it may feel safe to fall apart, but it is not recommended.
The only bags capable of holding you together are stored in the morgue. Remember, you're a survivor,
not a corpse.
Your clothes must be collected.
By now you should be used to things being taken from you.
At least this time someone asked.
Do you consent? They will place your panties under a microscope, magnifying the trauma you are trying to forget. Do you consent?
The parts of yourself you no longer recognize will be filed under foreign materials. You can still see his face.
And can no longer face yours.
Do you consent?
The nurse will scrape his filth from under your fingernails. Show her how much fight you had.
Do you consent?
She will extract strands of hair from what's left after the fistfuls he pulled.
She needs something to compare with his.
Do you consent?
Let her comb through your pubic hair.
Do you consent?
Anal swab and smear.
Do you consent?
Vulvar swab and smear.
Do you consent?
Vaginal swab and smear.
Do you consent?
Cervical swab and smear.
Post-traumatic stress disorder may begin when she brushes over where he broke into your body.
You will be left shuddering on your back while your pride apart, all pride apart.
You're shutting down.
Remain calm.
It's only a flashback.
Breathe.
Remain clinical.
The nurse is asking for your consent.
Answer her.
The nurse is talking. Do you consent to having your body violated for the second time in 1 day?
Could you stand to do this again on trial?
For the police report?
For your boyfriend when he questions why you're so uncomfortable with intimacy.
For the prevention of other women.
For the possible restoration of yourself.
Thousands of rape kits go unprocessed.
Despite putting victims through this process, but yours might be the one.
I am not trying to force your story from you.
As nurses or officers or prosecutors do, I am listening.
I'm not trying to punish you.
Good can come out of
Even
me.
if you get no answers.
Inside of me is retribution, proof that you are still here. Evidence of your strength.
Because you didn't just survive rape, you survived me.
I am more than a violation.
I am the first step to recovery.
A reincarnation.
Take back your voice.
Take back your right to choice. You still have enough of yourself to be selfless.
This is the solution, not the shame.
Do you consent?
Man.